Mark, it's been a while since you've been preparing for a game off the back of a draw. Is it? Presumably, it's a better feeling than preparing for a game off the back of a defeat.
Yeah, of course, it's a silly question. But no, I think we're finding our form at the minute. I'm pleased with how things have gone over the last month in particular. I think there's still plenty more to come. But I just want the boys to keep doing what they're doing. We should have won the game Saturday. That's the only disappointment, that we didn't kill them off. You know, we created numerous chances for an away team. I thought we were so much on top, but we didn't win. So it's important now that we try to get back to winning ways as quickly as we can, and that's York on Saturday.
You mentioned the need to put teams to the sword when you're on top. How do you make sure that you can cash in those situations? Take
our chances, be more ruthless, get that killer edge. It's not too often that we've been on top in games. You know, of late we have. Saturday was just a real example where we've got to learn from it. We should have kept our foot on the gas and got that second and third goal, but we didn't. But it was still a pleasing performance, and we can go into Saturday with again full of heart, full of confidence, knowing that our best football's coming and it's ahead of us.
Does selection become any easier if you keep on improving?
That's the idea, is to keep a settled team, and if we have to change it every now and again, great. It's up to the boys who are in the shirts, how difficult my selection dilemmas are. At the minute, we're not too far away from a settled side at the minute, and if we have to change it, it's up to that person to come in and make a difference. We've got people who can change it. We haven't got the biggest squads in the world, but I'm reasonably happy with where we are.
And if you can keep this upward turn, is there an element of what hasn't broken you will make you stronger?
Yeah, I think so. We're 10 points off top of the league at the minute, so that's just how tight it is. We're not kidding ourselves that we are a finished article and it'll just happen. We've got to work doubly hard now to keep our foot on the gas and make sure that it's an upward progression. We've seen what 2 or 3 wins can do for teams, and we've just got to make sure that we turn performances into results now.
And York, just below you in the table, a win would be very handy, wouldn't it?
Yeah, they got a very good result on Tuesday night against Scunthorpe. Put the game to bed very early. That's what we've got to do. They're a decent team. They've got some good players. I mean, Nigel's managed at international level, so they know the time of day that it's going to be a tough game. We're not kidding ourselves about that, but we've got to make sure that we perform like we have done of late. If we do that, we give ourselves a chance.
I suppose if you take that performance into York, you give ourselves a good chance of getting the win, but they're no mugs, are they?
No, of course not. There's no difference between the teams in this league. The gaffer's been saying it this week, that between every sort of game is just a flip of a coin, and it can be exactly like that, which is why when it was so obvious Saturday, it's hard. But as you say, we're going to look to put that right Saturday and get 3 points.
You have to be wary of them because they're scoring a lot of goals at the moment. They scored 4 in the first half against Scunthorpe the other day.
Yeah, I see that. I couldn't believe that, to be fair. But yeah, of course you do. You have to be wary of everyone because it is so tight between the teams in this league, and so we'll be looking obviously clean sheet and 3 points, perfect result.
And just lastly, David, you're here on loan until January, but do you think you're really sort of enjoying yourself now? You look like you're enjoying your football at the moment.
Yeah, I am really enjoying myself. From day one I've loved being here, and as you say, I am enjoying my football, and long may it continue.
And I suppose not looking too far ahead, but you probably won't want to think about it too much, but would you want to stay if it guarantees you first team football?
As long as I'm playing, yeah, I think I would like to. We'd have to see what they want to do at Rotherham, but if they don't want me back, I would love to stay, yeah.
And York seems to be involved in quite a few high-scoring games. There was no 0-0s with them. Does that mean it's going to be fairly open?
You would have thought so, yeah. I mean, with ourselves, we've been involved in a few high-scoring games. We've got to keep things tight. We know we have, but we've got to keep playing the way we have been playing of late, and hopefully we can exploit a couple of their weaknesses. We know they're strong and they played with full of energy the other night, and they got some great finishes. They've got 2 hard-working forwards. Whoever they play are the 3 or 4 that they've got. But we've got to concentrate on ourselves. We've got to try and keep it tight, make sure that we keep a clean sheet. But let's play in the same vein that we've been playing lately.
Injury check. There was a couple who missed out last weekend. How are the likes of Steve and Jamie and Craig as well?
Yeah, there should be. We'll have a look today. We'll know more after training today. Probably a little bit soon for Stevie. Maybe not. He's had a good week, but we just want to make sure they're right. If they're able to sit on the bench, then we'll see where we are.
And I mean, Craig was on the bench last week.
Yeah, Craig was all right. Yeah, I mean, you know, his mouth settled down. The pain that he's been having and the problems he's been having are pretty much gone now. We've had a good couple of days on the training ground, and we need a couple more ready to get us ready for an important game.
And Jermaine's hamstring, was that sort of managing rather?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, Wes thinks he might be available, and we'll see. You know, we're not going to rush him back. We played well the other day, but if he's fit, then we'd be silly not to make use of him.
And Ashley Vincent back in training.
Yeah, Ashley had his daughter, and hopefully he'll be back.